Welcome to Tuesday Tips.
Hey everyone, it's Cherie with another Tuesday tip. Today's tip is going to be about organization in the kitchen specifically, but I think this applies to any room of the house, bathrooms, laundry rooms, any room that you need closets, basically anywhere that you need to organize and that you need to be accessible for your use. Every time I do a kitchen design with clients, I tell them that the premium space, like the most used space and the most accessible space in your kitchen is between your knees and your shoulders. So if you think about a kitchen design, that means that anything below your knees, you're going to be crawling on the floor to get into, or you're going to have a hard time and they need to become more accessible to you. And anything above your head or above your shoulders, you are going to have a hard time. I mean, that's going to be a reach for you. So you may want to consider pull downs, which can be dangerous, or you just think that you're going to store items there that you will not be using as often. So in the kitchen, in base cabinets, I use pull outs in every cabinet. If it's not a drawer, it's probably a roll out tray. There are some places that are good to have some shelving, but not many. And often you need to have things that are right at the front that you can get access to easily. So if you do not have functional base cabinets, chances are it's because you are crawling on the floor, reaching for things. You don't have things that pull out to you to make it more accessible. And that is so important in a kitchen, especially as we get older. Aging people like you have a worse time bending over, your knees hurt, you may have arthritis. It's not just about getting older. When I was pregnant and I couldn't bend down because of my enlarged stomach, I actually opened drawers and things with my feet. And I don't know if you can raise your hand if you've ever been pregnant and had a hard time getting into things, but that is a real struggle. So I would recommend pull-outs below your knees in a kitchen. You may not need a base cabinet with two pull-outs because that top shelf is above your knees and you can reach it. So is that drawer, or the top part of the cabinet. If it's not a drawer, maybe just that it's full height doors and you have open shelves under there. So you may not need pull-outs in every level, but just that bottom shelf, if you can, I would recommend pulling things out. You can do this after the fact. If you've already done a kitchen, or if you can't afford to remodel your entire kitchen and you just need more accessibility, Rev-A-Shelf, Hey-Filet, there's a lot of brands out there that I can help you with, and I can help you find things if you need something, but there are a lot of brands out there that just make organizational items for your kitchen, so you can add them to existing cabinets. Hopefully they will fit because they are made for manufacturer sizes, which are in 3-inch increments. You may have custom cabinets and they may not fit. That's a whole different story, but we'll look into it. So I think, what do we do with the things above your head? It's been very popular lately to get rid of either soffits that are above big wall cabinets, or people had open cabinets for a while and those are becoming less popular. It's very popular to go the whole way to the ceiling with your cabinets. But obviously if you have an 8-foot ceiling, I'm 5.5 feet tall and my reach at best is about 7 feet. So if your cabinets are going to the 8-foot mark, you need to figure that you're going to store a step stool somewhere in the kitchen because you will be climbing up to get those things on the top shelves. But the other thing to consider is don't put things on those top shelves that you use daily or weekly. Put those things up there that are lightweight because they will be coming down to you, and things that are not used as frequently, maybe an extra platter that you only use at holidays, or this would be a place you could keep those Christmas tins, things like that that you don't use regularly. Put in the very top shelves of your cabinets. Above our refrigerator in our last house, we put vertical dividers in the entire cabinet. One half of it had things like printer paper because we didn't have an office and we used a lot of printer paper mobily. So it had printer paper and phone books and things like that. And then the other side of it had our cookie trays, baking sheets, muffin pans, everything like that, because they're lightweight. You can reach, it's a deep cabinet above the fridge, and you could just get them out very easily. And even I, reaching around the refrigerator, could reach those things pretty easily. So those are my tips for you today, kitchen organization. There are so many different types of organization, so we're specifically talking about roll-out trays and drawers and having things that are accessible to you in base cabinets and wall cabinets. But I'm barely scratching the surface here and I'm running out of time, so I will cover all kinds of other storage video tips in another episode. So today's tip is just making sure that your organization, the prime items that you use every day are between your knees and your shoulders when you look at your cabinets. So that would be the bottom shelf or two of your wall cabinets and the top shelf or drawer of your base cabinets. And everything else should be accessible by drawers or pullouts or something that makes your life a little bit easier. If you have questions, please shoot me a message, especially about specific items. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you share it. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.